Hi, I'm John Schroeder. Just out of college, I was called to be a youth minister at the Christian church in La Mesa, California. They didn't have much of a youth group. In fact, the youth were pretty separated from the church and really from each other. So I decided to visit them and invite them to come over to my home, and we'd have a Bible study in the middle of the week on Wednesday nights. So we sat on the floor and we talked about some scripture, and then I suggested at the end that we might have some prayer time. So we dimmed the lights and held hands, and a few prayers were shared, and then we called it a night. But as we continued to do this, I noticed a couple of things. I noticed that the prayer time was getting longer. And I think it was getting longer because they were sharing deeper. And not only were they sharing deeper, but they were responding to each other. It wasn't just like they were praying to God. They were also talking to each other, saying, I hear you. I know what you're talking about. I have your back. And I noticed something else that was kind of interesting. New kids started showing up. I wasn't inviting anybody in particular, but those kids that were in the group were going out and saying, hey, you should come to our Bible study. Neat things are happening there. And the result was that small, disjointed, not connected group really developed a bond. They became not only a tight community within themselves, but they became an integral part of that church, involving themselves in a myriad of ways. And I really feel that it was that small group time that allowed them to express themselves not only theologically, but relationally, to God and to each other. We often say in sports, together everyone achieves more. Well, that certainly was true for that small group. And those ties that bound them together back then are still strong for many of them today.